And here we are, the commanders are teleporting into the field. So let's call this Team 1 and the other Team 2 is over here. Let me first introduce Team 1, beginning with our Seraphim Crystal. He is starting a land factory. Then our next teammate for Team 1, it's called Layuker, took a green color. It's UEF and started a land factory. Then our air player for Team 1 today, his name is Stasik, took the color red, is Cybran and is building a land factory. Then our next player is called Resistance, took the color dark blue, is a Seraphim and is going first land. And then our last player for Team 1, took the color gray, is Cybran, is called Raymorant and is going first a land factory. Then let's introduce the next team, Team 1, starting with a yellow, called Empty Noob, and he is taking a Seraphim commander and is going first land. Then our air player for Team 2 today, the one and only Lil Sid Lil, Cybran, took a purple color and is going first land. Our next player is called Clinch, a light blue, a Seraphim commander and is going first land also. Then our middle player for Team 2 today is called Silene Andulada. I'll just call him Silene. His Aeon is green and is going first land and is already going mid. And then our last player for Team 2 today, the one and only true Avenger, has taken the color pink. The aim commander is going first and second air. And as I already said, Silene is going mid. Wondering why he is the only one taking this yummy mass. There's Raymer and he's just staying in his base, is building his third land factory. And Silene already says it has some mass. Maybe Raymer just doesn't know, because the map is actually quite new. I think it's made by Raymer in... Oh, that would be actually crazy. I mean, it's his own map and he would not know that there's mass in the middle. But, well, then I guess he just doesn't care. He's building quite some land factories, and Andulada or Silene is a little behind, so maybe that's the advantage he has, but still, it's a lot of mass. Look at this. It's a nice mass boost. He also needs to build a lot of power to get the mass. Let's see, still not all of his mass extractors. And Empty Noob is already sending some light artillery over here. Clinch sent his commander, he's building a land factory there, trying to start an invasion, I think. An invasion to the other side of the map to hold Raymorant off here. The other side, not much is happening yet in terms of commanders. Oh wait, here is Layuker. He sent his commander in support of Raymorant. In the meantime, players are making some interceptors, some scouts. Stasek is moving some engineers with his skyhook. Getting this yummy mass over here. And here, look at this. This is quite some mass also. Sorry. It's actually 600 or 700. I think it's a... What is this, guys? Not sure what it is, but well, it's gone now. So, yep, here's also some mass. The Empty Noob is enjoying this yummy mass. Okay, now you're seeing that these water holes or these rivers are slowly being filled with units here and there. Actually, the border is right here, so wondering how this plays out in a minute. Really have to be careful because units can come from every angle, actually. I'm not sure if missiles would be able to get over here. I guess it would be possible. We have some protection against well, against bombs and missiles and whatever, but it's they're not very high, so okay, some T1 spam fight kicking off in the middle. Four players on a gun upgrade. Raymond is ready with his one. I mean, Layuker, Raymond is not very far yet. Layuker can now start sending his gun forward to clear out this little blob of T1 spam. And I think this naval factory from Crystal got taken out by this Zooies from Anti-Noob, so he's doing a good work in the beginning here. And now the battle is kicking off. Layuker is sending his scum, and doesn't take long before the paper auroras here are being crushed to dust. Little mass field. Now Raymond is done. Oh, he starts a stealth upgrade. Makes him a little bit more nasty. And the upgrade doesn't take long most of the times. It's quite cheap. Lynch is done with his upgrade, as well as Silene. And of course the AM commander has quite a nice range here, so okay, so this is the yeah, he has double gun, so it's range and fire rate. Raymond is just sending his blob of T1 into the guys. Layuker has to retreat a little bit, afraid of this double gun, and he should be actually. Raymond now with stealth and gun, great range also. Has to retreat a little bit. I mean, Clinch has lost some health, but now they are with double gun on Raymond. But Layuker has only 4k left, so he should be careful. The spam is now for both teams almost gone. Still they're just exchanging shots, firing shots. Let's see how Anti-Noob is doing. He is, well, really amassed quite some Zooies here. Let's also build a submarine and a frigate. Handy against those Zooies, actually, if he would move it, else it just dies. And the submarine is now trying to kill this torpedo launcher that's building. I think he will be gone in just a few seconds when this torp is done. Raymond has built a bomber, it's now trying to clear out some of this middle spam. There's now Anti-Noob, who is joining the middle with NGs. Wondering what he's gonna do with that. Just reclaim maybe, or has he queued up a little queue of land factories? No, he doesn't. He's just going to reclaim. Well, the reclaim is very welcome when you're upgrading, especially in the beginning. So get all the reclaim you can. And Raymond is being pinged very heavily. His teammates say be careful of this double gun, but Silene only has 2k left so on his health, so he has to retreat. Layuker is trying to get some health back with his nano repair upgrade. In the meantime, resistance has spread all the way down here as some tanks patrolling here, so nothing can get onto this land tongue here from True Avenger. But he in return is moving his commander here, probably to take this out. Get some more build power in the middle here. in this, well, what is it, a river or canal, or I think it's a river. He's still T1 on his naval factories. Let's see how the other guys are doing. Still T1 Navy. And now Clinch is also going nano repair in the middle. Lyuker is almost ready, 70%. Oh man, this is what I meant with chaos at the beginning. I mean, all colors from all players. It's just the place to be. And here are some renegades, T2 renegade from Lil Sid Lil. I'm wondering who is going to be on the receiving end of that, and it's Raymerand. Look at this. Did he see them coming? Well, I don't think so, because he was still walking forward, but now he sees the renegades and he is running for his life. Resistance is trying to defend with some T1 NGs, and True Avenger, his nemesis, has cleared this T1 out. Then Lyuker comes with some scouts and with some interceptors, but they can get these renegades away. Crystal also joins the fray. Lil Sid also sends a Corsair. Raymerand 2k left on his Cybern Commander. He is starting to worry now. No AA here. I say that 1, 2 T1 AAs are building here, but the renegades still are coming in, I would say, but this one died off. A Corsair joining 2. Let's see on Little Sid's side what he's seeing. 1 Corsair left, another one is joining. Where is Raymerand's commander? It's over there. Oh, and he bows out. Raymerand ran for his life, ran to the water, I think, but he couldn't make it. And Lil Sid Lil has killed Raymerand, our first kill for today. And in the meantime, a ping is going down for Stasik. I think this means he's T3, and that's right. The first ASF are coming out of Stasik's factory. I mean, ASF is a bomber. Oh guys, oh god, this is going to be nice. This is going to be, well, exciting. Some spy planes. He is not waiting, he's just immediately, when it comes from the factory, he's sending it towards True Avenger's base. He's not even waiting for ASF. Well, they will be joining, but I mean, as Lil Sid Lil was making this his kill here from Raymerand, he hadn't time to go T3, and Stasik has. And what happened to that bomb? I mean, that bomb did go off. I think he may have bombed an interceptor or a spy plane or airplane or whatever while he was in the air, because I saw the bomb falling, so not sure what happened there, but now he is attacking, ground attacking Lil Sid's base in hopes to slow this T3 air build down. And there it goes. Oh, this massive area of effect damage. Even the T1 land factory goes down. That's expensive. But the most important part for a T3 air factory is actually the power generators. So I think it's better to lose some maxes than the air power if you're an air player. The bomber did go down, but Stasik has air now with his ASF. The other side of the map, quite a naval battle is going down between Lyuker and Crystal. Lots of Zoe's from Empty Noob and his Mirror Crystal. The navy from Lyuker doesn't stand a chance against the Suez, but then Crystal is sending his Suez in. There are some destroyers from Lyuker here though. They can just hang back a bit and clear out the spam, but Empty Noob also has a destroyer, so it's neck and neck here. The other side, actually the same thing is happening. Although Resistance seem to have a little bit more land than True Avenger has. He's still here with his commander, heavily assisting his T2 naval factory, which is now under heavy attack from those also Zuis. A lot of Seraphim commanders here, I think, because of the naughty floaty Zuis. They're so strong. Look at this. I think he can't hold this. His naval factory is going down for sure. Gorgeous screenshot actually. And now Stasik is also bombing this naval factory, so helping out his teammate in hand. And since, well, Little City is behind on T3 air, well, they just can't do much about it. And Stasik is also helping Crystal over here, bombing the destroyer from Empty Noob, or torping I must say. Some maxes going down here, also mid. Just interesting to see though how Team 2 has taken middle here, or trying to take middle here, still not everything reclaimed, still not able to take all these maxes, although it's a while back that Rayman died. So I think especially Euchre has been making some some resistance here. See, killing those NGs that build power, targeting that spam over there. And now Stasik is attacking a cruiser from Clinch. Oh man, what the heck was that? Avenger has been defeated by Resistance. I'm not sure what happened there, but well, he's dead. We saw that his naval factory was just torped by Stasik, so I think he has warred here on the land tongue, in his base, but he was not able to stop the attacking force, that's for sure. And Resistance is not waiting a moment. He's transporting some NGs in. Well, they actually have to fall. Come on, man. They have to fall if you if you wanna take the reclaim, and there they go. He will get a nice patch of land there with some maxes and nice reclaim. Okay, so we're slowly beginning to see a line here. It's well, except for this little bubble here, which Clinch is trying to defend or trying to attack on. Trying to get some land, some reclaim, this naval factory maybe. Nice shield from his teammate, Shailene, trying to protect the calm. Let's see how Lil Sid is doing on air. And I think he's made his first, no, his third ASF now. A little bit behind. Oh no, he has more. Well, it's 5 actually, but these are getting creamed in the middle by Stasik's Air Force. Empty Noob is starting region Aura. I think to regenerate the HP from his naval very fast. It's a very good upgrade actually. It works very well. I think you also have advanced Regan Aura. Don't think he's going doing that, but it's a nice way to keep the health of your navy going. Some shields up for Shailene. I mean, not Shailene, it's Layuker. It's a good way to defend these Zuis. So he's not only defending his own naval force, but also Crystal Spam. Speaking of which, has accessed the beach on the land tongue here. The tanks from Anti-Noob don't stand a chance. Getting bumped to shreds. He's trying to micro, but he's too late. Crystal. Sending some other tanks forward. Hopefully for him he doesn't lose maxes. I think, oh well, it's T1, so won't bother, but he's trying to send in a destroyer, but well, this is what I meant at the beginning. There's so much on those hills, you know, your ships are not always useful, your destroyers. Stasik is defending with a heavy gunship from some spam which was trying to kill Resistance new patch of land. They'll see they're still busy with expanding, and well, he will get these mass extractors, trying to get a launcher, a SAM launcher up in a few seconds. But I think the gunship, the whaler, yeah, it's gonna get him. So that little mission fails. And look at this, guys. Liuker has managed to drive the enemy away. They're gone. They're just gone. Nowhere. Clinch has retreated with his commander. I'm not sure where he is now. Let's take a look. Ah, it's over there. So it's gone a little back. Over here. The naval factories from Silene, and not sure which naval factory this was from whom, but they're gone. So resistance is, well, trying to defend like quite well. It's actually spread not only here but this patch of land and now here, and well, Silene has taken his commander onto this patch of land. Not only his T2 blazes, but his commander too. He says, you know, you have to walk away from this. I'm gonna take it. It's mine. I think he will. Quite some point defenses here, but then again, Silene with his double gun outranges them. So we'll see that fall in a minute. And Liuker is now in, well, strong position of this little patch of land here in the middle. Stasik has stations his F here, trying to able to defend at any minute. Let's see if he sees this one coming. Not sure what this one meant to do. This max is already taken. This one is not, so we'll see it's still taking a lot of opportunities for expanding. That's cheap mass, you know, these T1 mass extractors, so why not? See pro players doing that all the time, constantly pushing and constantly expanding. Now Liuker is bringing his naval force into this little this little nook here. He is using his cruisers to bombard Empty Noob's cruisers, but Empty Noob's doing the same back to him, so Crystal has still not managed to progress here with his navy and Zuis, but then again Empty Noob also couldn't. Remember that he is, well, one vs2 actually, the whole game. Except for maybe... oh, what do we see here? Torpedo one from Stasik. Not sure what they're locked on, this naval factory I think. Yep, and that will go down in a minute. Sid is very quick to respond. And thanks to the assistance of these T1 engineers, I think Finch managed to hold on to it. It's back to 3k of health now. So I think Stasek has more air actually. He's trying to take advantage of that by sending his torps in, but he hasn't taken the opportunity to kill these ASF, which took his torps down just a little while ago. And actually, Empty Noob is now making a little progress in such a way that Crystal has to build Team D. And Stasik sees that and immediately sends his torps, and now his ASF-2, but Sid tries to respond as he sees the torps, but Stasik's ASF lie in wait. And Lil Sid is forced to retreat, but well, Empty Noob isn't. Liuker has brought his naval force back from this little river nook here. Guys, what's the word in English? I'm not sure. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't get it out. Well, you get what I mean. He's taking it back and he's trying to defend from these destroyers. You know, so strong, these destroyers, if you micro them well, especially against Cybran destroyers, because shots from Cybran destroyers, they miss if you micro well. And you see how Empty Noob is constantly getting more ground here. Stasik still circling with his torpedo launchers, trying to take advantage of a hole in air defenses, trying to take some naval factories down or some ships. Saline is taking back his commander. He's now defeated this little, well, patch of land here. It's all gone from what belonged to resistance. No one has actually taken the opportunity to reclaim it. Not even Saline, who was here with his commander. Maybe he just didn't have the time or just didn't care, I'm not sure, but it's quite some mess. We're here just to lay waste there. Resistance says, leave me alone. He's tired of the constant bombarding by Lil Sid's Cybran cruisers, combined with the destroyers from Clinch. And that are actually hover tanks, so if those pass somewhere on a little patch of land, they could do some damage. Kill a T2 mass extractor, it wouldn't take long. Liuker is still in firm possession of this middle part here. It's now under assault from T3 Serenities from Saline. His shield is down for the half. He's building some T1 PD, but that's not gonna help against RT. Actually, he needs to build another shield, but does he have the possibility here? I only see T1 engineers. I think he built this with his commander, and his commander is, well, obviously somewhere else. He's gone back to his base. I'm wondering if this will hold, especially now blazes from Saline join the fight here. These little Lobos, well, they don't stand a chance. They kill one or two blazes, but they're dead in a few seconds. In the meantime, Liuker has positioned his naval exactly between Crystal's base and Empty Noob's constant pushing. He's now in possession of a Neptune-class battlecruiser. Oh man, I love these lasers on board of the ships. It's really gorgeous. Lil Sid has seen this thing and doesn't wait a moment. He sends his bombers in, but Liuker is in possession of quite some cruisers, or actually one cruiser, but AA from frigates helped take down the torpedo bombers. And Stasik didn't see it or didn't bother actually. He thought these torpedo bombers will go down in a minute. Still, they have taken like 1/4 of health off of this battle cruiser. It's expensive if that one dies. Lil Sid is building bombers. Let's see if Stasek sees it. He doesn't, so it's well, it's cloaked. Stealth, I mean. It's the advantage of Cybran 3 bombers. And now Resistance has made a Yota, which he's sending, I think for Silene's base. Maybe this way, trying to defend this base from Silene's constant attack. His shield has gone down in Layuka's front base. His first max also. And Silene is now starting a shield upgrade. Shield heavy actually. Man, this is a beast of a com. Let's see what he has on upgrades. Well, the double gun obviously, and then the shield upgrade, so that will be enough. And oh, look at this. Lil Sid Lil took 2 T3 T2 mass extractors down from Layuka. Sadly, he well, I think he could have taken them all out, but for some reason he missed, or it was a displaced bomb here. The same trick as Stasik used on Lil Sid's base. Maybe he wasn't aware. But Lil Sid is not growing any grass over this. Look at this, Revenants, T3 bombers. And what are they attacking? Well, nothing actually, not an attack order yet. I think they're just waiting for that. And Stasik, is he aware? Yeah, and now he sees it, so let's see what happens. Lil Sid is starting his laser. In the meantime, the Yoda is pushing, just like I said, trying to defend this base from constant attack, but now Silene has just, well, pushed his blaze into the base and it's still going down. So let's see what's gonna happen here in the middle. Oh man, there's so much things happening. A battle here, a battle here. Well, there's not much happening here, but it's because this player, True Avenger, died, and the Yoda is pushing into Silene's base, and Silene is walking right onto the Yoda's path. Some bombs are blocked by this little hillock over here, and his teammates are pinging like crazy. Silene, be careful, Silene. Need E-storage, he says. Well, my friend, yes you do. His bombers are gone. Not sure where, and Silene escapes by just taking a scum and putting it behind the little hillock. Yeah, the bombers from Sid are gone. I think Stasik got to them. And Silene seems to be safe for now. And Resistance is just pushing his Yoda right into the base while Sid is defending, and a little air fight is going on. It seems that Stasik is going to win this. He's on top. Sid is still pushing with Renegades, T2. He's not waiting a moment. They have to take this thing down, and Silene is now right into the path of the Yoda, and it has locked onto his commander, and yeah man, 600 HP, he's going down. So Silene, who was very carefully positioned his commander right behind this hillock over here, and was able to evade the killing of his commander, turned around and thought, well, I can overcharge the thing right in the back. And then Resistance saw it and turned around, and well, The rest is history. Beast, Layuker says. Well, yes, his commander was a beast. Double gun, double shield. And now actually it is Little Sid who is in favor when it comes to air. Wonder how long that is going to hold. They're quite going in the same direction when it comes to air, but when we look at their ecos, it's Lil Sid Lil who is quite ahead of Stasik. Actually, seems to be. Yeah, Lil Sid Lil is quite ahead. It's like 115. When we look at the difference between Team 1 and Team 2, it seems to not be so much, but when you take in consideration that these guys are, well, with 3 players and these guys are with 4, then it's quite impressive. Lil Sid is not happy about Cylene's risky gameplay. Because these are quite some mass extractors here, and quite some mass which is laying bare. And it's hard to access now, so Lil Sid has taken some energies, built some land factories, trying to reclaim this. As a few land factories queued, trying to take this again. And look at this, anti-noob has been pushed back all the way here. He doesn't have much navy left. It's only thanks to Lil Sid Lil that he's still standing here. Resistance is trying to kill these little Zooies here in this little base, which is still managed to which anti-noob still managed to keep. That will go down now, I guess. And Layuker with 2 battleships has so much range. I don't see any T3 battleships or whatever building for anti-noob, so they will have to take care. Since trying to take out the battle cruisers with torps once again. Yeah, yes. Oh man, what is this? I see a nuke from resistance, but the base is now under attack from a combined force from Lil Sid and Clinch. Do they have SMDs? Well, you know, if this base gets taken down, the nuke will go down too. That's obvious. Let's see if these guys are building SMDs. And Lil Sid Lil also has built a nuke, is building an SMD also, but not prioritizing it now. I guess he hopes that this will be enough. 1 T3 Pigeon is down. Resistance is frantically building shields. Trying to keep these boats from killing his base. The Yoda is still progressing, but is under attack from Lil Sid's Corsairs. And that obviously will, well, while I say it, will go down. It's still a 6k with health, but now it's going fast. Clinch target shields or nuke is Clinch directed by his late teammate, and the nuke is oh my gosh, it's 85% I think. Resistance still building shields like crazy. He has to hold on to that nuke, whatever the cost. If he's able to take out Sid's base, with which actually he could, because Sid is still not building an SMD. Let's see if his teammate clinches. Nope, no SMD as far as I can see. I'm just still hoping to kill it. And But it's not so much resistance from the other side, so the Navy from Layuker and Crystal is so busy here that they can't stop this attack. Now a battlecruiser from Layuker is trying to defend. Help resistance defend his base. Help resistance to resist. Oh. Yep, okay, that was the joke of the day, of course. You gotta give it to him, he's still holding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shield, 1 T3, 6 shield actually. That was 5. But they get killed while he builds. 1 shield down. Oh man, it's 98. What is this? 98, 97? No, it's 97. 98. Oh, the shield goes down and the nuke goes down. No! Oh my goodness! 99%! Why? Oh, this is terrible. Oh my word. And Lil Sid, he doesn't take... Oh, he doesn't wait a moment. He's sending his Corsairs in. Taking the advantage of the... Well, the air advantage he has. Corsairs are locked onto... Where are they locked onto? His commander. His shield is going down. He has to dodge. There are some SAMs, but, well, actually no SAMs. No, 1 SAM. For the rest, a T1 turret building. Stasik is down, well, 6k on his health. Still some Corsairs are left. His shields pop back on, so he will be safe for now. Sid is still busy with building his teleporter. Earlier on he got his Maser, his telemaser. But also Stasik's nuke is, I mean Lil Sid's nuke is, well, almost 90% now. His SMD is not loaded yet, but we won't worry about that, as the other team doesn't have a nuke. As far as I can see, they do have an SMD on Crystal's base, which is loaded. And their navy side's actually also been pushed back by a combined attack of Yatsui's T3 submarine hunters from Clinch and Lil Sid's gunships. Near return, Layuker has started a frantic T1 AA build. Or build, I mean just building a lot of T1 AA. That will do some damage. And that earlier naval blob that was positioned here and killed resistance base is now right in front of Layuker's base. It's now his problem. And the missiles from the cruisers are actually able to... Oh, look at this, they're just flying over, shooting over this little hill here. So that doesn't do any good. I mean, direct fire from the destroyers is not possible, but the cruisers it is. But Layuker has built a battleship, and as long as he keeps it positioned here, which he doesn't do while I say it, of course, he will be able to shoot it. Well, now he won't. And that is a problem, but he is sending it here so he can defend Crystal's base. A battlecruiser is going this way, trying to, I think, defend here. And he has built a submarine, a strategic missile submarine. It's 60% loaded. And Little Sid, he launches his nuke. I wonder where that's going. Let's see, right in the middle of Layuker's base. And I can think he has an SMD. I don't see any actually, so not in Stasik's base. Well, he does have one, but it's not loaded. While the nuke is going, Stasek has started a teleporter. But that's not going to stop the nuke. And... well, that's a bad start of Layuker's day. If it's morning where he lives, but well, you get what I'm trying to say. So Layuker's base goes down in a pretty big ball of fire. What I love from this shield over here is that it actually has a bubble, not only on the ground here, but it's actually a true bubble. You see, this is lovely. Look at this. I never realized, but wow, lovely screenshot. I'm going to make a lovely screenshot of that. And in the meantime, Clinch is pushing like crazy. Crystal's last Dewey's are dying. I wonder if Little Sid is teleporting somewhere. No, he isn't, but he is making revenants. A lot of revenants. Enough, surely, to kill a commander. Stasek is still on. Stasek's still on. Creating his teleporter. He doesn't have Major yet, but well, he can teleport for sure. In a few seconds, 14 seconds to go. That is, if Lil Sid doesn't get to him first. Sid is now prioritizing his air build. I think because he thought, well, that SMD might be loaded. Stasek is going laser now. And the battleship from Layuka is almost dead. So he lost his base. He's now losing his only T3 naval unit. Well, he does have the missile launcher, but that will not be loaded, I guess. He doesn't have the power, he doesn't have the mass. Nah, that's not gonna work, I think. Some nice teamwork here. Crystal has given a P3 Pigeon to Stasek for creation of his laser. Still quite a spam battle going on in the middle. So both teams were able to rebuild. Build some land factories to spam each other to death. It's always nice, always funny. Clinch is pushing with his submarine hunters, T3 submarine hunters. Oh no, it's only one, two. But Destroy is in the back. And they clear out everything that gets into their path. Well, that shield won't hold long, I guess. Shield boat almost. This shield is almost down. And in the minimap, you already saw it. Lil Sid is pushing with his revenants. I think we will see some nice fireworks here. And I think he is targeting Stasek's base, so well, he will probably go for his commander, won't he? And Stasek sees the bombers coming and he says, well, I'm bowing out. No, not the pleasure for you for killing me. Liuker does the same. It's just one player of Team 1 left now. Crystal gets his P3 Pigeon back, but well, that won't do much. He controcates himself. Just one part of the map where he dug in, and some land spam here, but well, that was it, guys. This submarine hunter was bombed. Also bombed in the last seconds actually of the game. Well, that's sad for the submarine. No nuki for you. This was it, guys. I have enjoyed it very much. I hope you did. So thank you so much for watching, and well, subscribe and like, and I will see you next time.